Hello children, once again welcome back you all to the online classes. So as you all know that now we are discussing the physical phenomena, that is the fourth unit from your science part, and in that you all know that now we are discussing about the natural calamities. So already in the previous class, means in the yesterday class, we have discussed what are these natural calamities. So due to the disturbances in the interior of the Earth's crust, that may be the rise in temperature or the pressure inside, means interior of the Earth. So the Earth will undergo some processes, and so that it will lead to some of the natural phenomena. So they will be somewhat devastating. So they will be they will destroy many of the shelters, or they make many life too, means they will kill many of the animals and all. So likewise many disasters will cause us due to this natural calamities. So in that yesterday we have discussed about the earthquakes. Yes. So what are these earthquakes and how can we measure the intensity of the earthquakes? Yes, we can measure in the Richter scale, right? That was invented by the Charles Richter, and the Richter scale is given the name. The device name is given after his name. Okay. So this is what the earthquake, and these earthquakes can, even though it will not take place for a long period of time. So it is just a sudden shake in the earth, but with that little time period, it can destroy many things, and it can make many the man-made structures and many sculptures to collapse, the buildings and dams and all. So it will collapse all those things. So, and also I said how to means the precautionary measures what we have to take. So about that all we have discussed in the yesterday's class. So in our today's class we are going to discuss some more natural calamities. So in that the first one we can discuss tsunamis. Yes, the tsunamis. So here it is read. The T will become silent here. So it is read as tsunami, and it is the Japanese term. Okay. So this T will be silent. Read it as tsunami. Okay. So this tsunami, they will take place because of the underwater earthquakes and underwater volcanic eruptions. So when the volcanoes and earthquakes takes place under the water, so that time they leads to the tsunamis. So these tsunamis are this much destructive. The waves may be of the height of 30 meters. See, the waves, the water waves, the height of the water waves is 30 meters. Just imagine 30 meters means how much height it is. So that much tall waves, height of water waves, height of water waves. Water waves height is 30 meters. 30 meters around 100 feet. So that much tall water waves will occur because of the underwater earthquakes and underwater volcanic eruptions. So when takes place underwater, so they will cause the disturbance in the water waves, so that the water waves may reach the 30 meters and 100 meters, like that water waves may comes. And when they hit to the coast, where the coastal areas will be there. So when this much high waves, when it captures the places, so many people will become the homeless, and many people will it will destroy everything which is there nearby this area. So it will destroy everything, even the water of when the tsunamis hits. So that time the water will cover up to thousands of kilometers. So this much strong waves will be there, and and when the tsunamis hits, so it causes many destructions. And see, the undersea earthquake in the Indian Ocean triggered a series of devastating tsunamis. So in the Indian Ocean, the tsunami was hit on December 26, 2004. December 26, 2004, and tsunami was hit in Indian Ocean. So it was triggered the highly massive. So this triggers the massive tsunami, or we can say it is devastating many things. So here what we can say, it was occurred on December 26, 2004 in Indian Ocean, and here this caused the destruction in many of the coasts which are there near to this. It affects around 14 countries. Okay, around 14 countries are affected by this tsunami which was hit on December 26, 2004. So 14 countries are massively affected by this tsunami, and among these 14 countries I will give you some of the names of the countries, like the Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Myanmar, India, Thailand. Yes. So likewise many of the countries, they were got distracted by this tsunami which was hit on also the Indonesia. So these are all the countries, and also means the Indian Ocean which was hit by the tsunami on 26 December 2004. It was affected 14 countries, and among those 14 countries, some of the country name I have written here. So they are the Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, India and Thailand. So when this tsunami was hit, so that time around 2,25,000 people were lost their life. So by this tsunami, 2,25,000 people, they lost their life. Just think how much massive destruction it has caused. So this is what the destructions caused by the tsunamis. So here, so when the areas are affected by the tsunami, so there some necessary arrangements have to be made, like they have to supply with food, means basic needs, the food, water, clothing and also the bed on daily basis. So they all need these things. So this should be provided to the people, means the affected areas, and also the area should be clean. So means many debris will deposit there, means many waste products. So when the tsunami hits, many aquatic animals will die, and also they are collected in that places. So then all debris, and it carries many waste. When the waves are coming, it will carries many waste things in it. So that then all the waste should be clean after when it was calm, because these debris may bring some microorganisms may grow on that, so they may bring some diseases. So because of that, we have to clean the debris after the tsunamis. So this is what the tsunamis and destruction caused, and what we have to take some of the measurements what we have to take, the safety measurements. Okay, this is about tsunamis, and now we can discuss about the volcanic eruptions. volcanic eruptions. So here the volcanic eruptions means an opening or rupture on the earth's crust, and opening or rupture on the earth's crust through which on the earth's crust through which molten rock or magma flows. Yes, flows out is called volcano. Yes, an opening or rupture on the earth's crust through which molten rock or magma flows is called volcano, and the release of lava, ash, gases is referred to as volcanic eruptions. So volcano is caused when the molten rock. So here see inside at the interior of the earth. So there the rocks will be there, the bedrock what we can call. So when the heat will go on increasing, when the heat will be excessive in that places, so that time the rock will start melting. Yes, a rock idella enaga start agtitri, melt agak start agutತ್ತೆ. So melt agtandre adeno just it started boiling, like it started boiling. So when the rocks are melting, so that time it creates some pressure inside it. So due to that heat the rocks will be melt. So when it melts, it will create some pressure there, so that it should come out. So I said in the beginning only, so when we fill more air in the balloon, it will burst. So like the same thing here happened in the earth crust. So when the pressure become more, that magma, the molten rock, that will flows out. So it will evolve. So it will burst like anything. So that is called as volcano. And when the volcano take place, so it releases the volcano. Volcano releases lava, ash and gases, and these are called volcanic eruptions. These are called volcanic eruptions. Yes. So an opening or rupture on the earth's crust through which molten rock or magma flows out is called volcano, and volcanoes releases lava, ash and gases are called volcanic eruptions. So even they will also cause many damages. So that see what happens these volcanoes, when it causes, even it destroy the life which comes in its way. So when the magma flows out through this opening or rupture of the earth crust, so it will be the what? It will be magma will be it is hot one. So it destroy all the organisms which comes in its way, and also this will bring many effects. And now we can discuss about some facts about these volcanoes. And these volcanoes always they will elevated by the these volcanoes mostly occur in elevated landforms called the volcanic mountains. So these volcanoes they will occur on the volcanic mountains. These, when the ash cloud releases during the eruption, it can be very dangerous and even it can harmful for the people to breathe. So even because this, when the volcanic eruptions takes place, it will releases the ashes and some of the harmful gases also. With it, the volcanic eruptions, the water, lava and ashes and cloud and these gases are produced by the eruption. So they will be harmful and also it can bring some of the breathing problems in the people, and also it will pollute the environment, and also they will bring the acid rain also. When these gases which are produced in the volcanic eruptions, when these gases are mixed with the rainwater, they will form the acid rains. And see, a large ash cloud from Cold. So it is given in your, so name is somewhat typical. Just write, the pronunciation is also given in your textbook. So just go through that. It is a volcano in Iceland and lead to shutdown of the most of the aeroplanes in that country. It was hit in the Europe. So there the most of the airports were closed for few days. That was the volcanic eruption. It was took place in 2010. So in that year, in the Europe, most of the airports they were closed because these ashes are such a thick ashes, and also it will form such a thick gases. So I will show you how they will form. So when they are formed, they block the path. So aeroplanes, they cannot see the path. So the aeroplanes, they will be flying in the sky. But these eruptions, when it occurs, they will form such a thick gases that so nobody can see anything. So that much thick ashes and gases it will produce, so that we cannot see anything. So, and also the tallest volcano in the solar system is on Mars. The tallest volcano in our solar system is on Mars. Yes, on the Mars planet. That is, the name of that was Olympus Mons. So this is the volcano which was occur on the planet Mars, and it is having the height 27 kilometer. The height of this volcano is 27 kilometer and it measures 550 kilometers across. 550 kilometer across, and the height of this volcano is 27 kilometer. So this is the what? The tallest volcano. So it was occurs on Mars. So its name is Olympus Mons. Its height was 27 kilometer and it measures across 550 kilometers. Okay. And effects of volcanic eruptions. Now we can discuss the effects. So some of the effects. Effects of volcanic eruptions. So these volcanic eruptions, they lead some of the diseases of respiratory tract, which is related to the respiratory tract and also the eyes. So the ash will be released during the volcanic eruption. Okay, we know that the lava, ash and gases will be releases during that. So this ash which is released during the volcanic eruption, they may cause some of the problems in the throat. Yes, some of the not throat, the respiratory tract. The respiratory tract means some problems in breathing, the Deccan Plateau, and the Hawaiian Iceland. So these are the origin of the island. These are the origin of the volcanic eruptions, and also when the volcanic gas clouds. So these form the gas clouds. I said they will release the lava, ash and gas clouds. So these gas clouds, when mixes with the atmosphere, and brings the acid rain. So this acid rain is very dangerous. So even this can cause many harm to the, means it will lose some fertility of the soil and all. So these are what some harmful, what the effects caused by the volcanic eruptions. Okay, so these are the two volcanic eruptions. So now in this class we have discussed about the tsunamis and also the volcanic eruptions. Now I will show you an attached video clip with this, so that you can come to know how these will affect and how they will cause. Now let me see that. Tsunamis. Underwater earthquake and underwater volcanic eruptions cause the tsunamis. Landslide in an area where a huge volume of water is displaced, causing massive destructions. Underwater earthquakes and volcanoes result in giant waves which sometimes reach heights of over 30 meters. It means 100 feet. When these huge waves crash ashore, they often cause widespread destruction. So these waves can reach areas even thousands of kilometers away. The undersea earthquake in the Indian Ocean triggered a series of devastating tsunamis on December 26, 2004. So location also is given here. It struck the coast of the most of the land masses bordering the Indian Ocean, causing 100 feet waves and killing over 2,25,000 in 14 countries. The worst affected among these included Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, Myanmar and Malaysia. Tsunamis can also be caused due to nuclear explosions or when outer space objects fall on the earth close to or into a sea. Volcanic eruptions. An opening or rupture on the earth's crust through which molten rock or magma flows out is called volcano. The release of lava, ash, gases is referred to as a volcanic eruption. These openings mostly occur on elevated landform called volcanic mountains. Magma is the molten rock found in the interior of the earth, but is termed as lava when it flows out on the surface of the earth as volcanic eruption. The facts of volcanoes. 70% of all volcanic eruptions occur under the ocean. The ash cloud released during eruptions can be dangerous. It can be harmful for people to breathe and difficult for planes to fly. The summit of volcano Chimborazo in Ecuador is the farthest point from the center of the earth. The Chimborazo is not the highest mountain by elevation above sea level. The location of Chimborazo along the equatorial bulge makes its summit the farthest point on the Earth's surface from the Earth's center. Effects of volcanoes. A volcanic eruption releases lava, ash and gases into the atmosphere from the opening or crack in the Earth's crust. The gases and ash have an adverse effect on the respiratory tract and eyes. The lava burns everything that comes in its way into ash and modifies or creates new landforms. Volcanic in origin, so Deccan Plateau and Hawaiian Island. When volcanic gas clouds mixes with the atmospheric water vapor, it leads to formation of acid rain. Victims need complete rehabilitation as areas damaged by volcanoes become unfit for settlements. So now you have understood how the volcanoes and the tsunamis are occur and also what are their effects. So with this I will conclude my today's class. I hope you have understood this, and even though if you have any queries regarding this, you can contact me and clarify doubts. And in the next class again we can discuss about